painting for like about, I don't even know, like 6 months or something like that. And it's finally like finished, or so-called finished, because I'm delivering it to a show today. And just the process of like bringing it to completion, although I might add a couple finishing touches when I get it back later, got me thinking about how important it is to finish things and how much we can learn from just like finishing things. It made me think of a time when I was kind of finding my voice, and it was just, I had all these paintings like around and none of them were finished, you know, and it was really starting to get to me because I think a painting in the beginning stages feels like so exciting and wonderful, and then it hits the middle phase and all of a sudden everything about it starts to annoy me and it looks bad, and all of the dreams I had for it in the beginning phase seem to like fade away. And if we let it just sit there in that middle phase like forever, it never, like, we never feel okay about it. And if we have a bunch of work sitting around that's not finished, it can really like kind of grate on us. But on the flip side, the thing about finishing a painting is it never reaches that like vision that we had for it in the initial phase, or maybe it does for some people, but for me, not normally. And I have to just kind of remind myself over and over again that it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be finished. And to find the resolutions that I need to find like by finishing the painting, and I can learn so much about what I want my work to be like by finding the resolutions that I need to bring it to a finish, finding the tools that I need and the reference that I need that like supplements my imagination enough to bring, you know, a scribble to something that's more like realized in whatever style you want it to be. Like, you know, if you want more expressionist or sort of painterly like work, like what do you need to do to like find your way through that to the end. But yeah, I just really found for me always like repeating that in my mind over and over, like it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be finished. And of course striving for excellence, like figuring out, I don't know, what I would like it to be, like what, you know, what could make it look better. Do I need to get like better photo reference of the figures, or like do I need to really sit down and spend a whole bunch of time on it, or you know, do I need to like think about color a little bit more, or, you know, what does it need, what's it needing at the stage that it's at, or whatever. But yeah, I often find that at the very end of a painting, I'm rarely like totally satisfied with it. Like sometimes I am, but a lot of the time I'm not like totally satisfied, you know, and then maybe I'll kind of take note of what I kind of wished for it or whatever and bring that into the next piece. But I think completing work is like so essential, and such a challenge for us as artists. There's that whole book on like this sort of finishing phase. I think it's called Art and Fear or something like that. And that really like drove it home for me, like how hard it is to finish our work, but how important it is too, and how much we can learn by finishing it. And that's one of the things that we talk about in my Visionary Artist Master Program, which is opening for 2024 in February. And I'm actually going to be doing a free webinar on January 25th about how to find your voice as an artist and navigate the art world. And I'll be talking about the Visionary Artist Master Program in the webinar. So I hope you sign up for the webinar, and hopefully I'll see you there. And yeah, leave a comment below about what your process is like for finishing paintings.